This is the Taylor Swift effect. Like, I heard 3 notes. We got a thumbnail. Hi, you dolls. Welcome back. And if you are new, hello, my name is Jessie. Dobbie's bouncing around. And today we're going to react to Season 3, Episode 7 of The Summer I Turned Pretty, Last Hurrah. I do want to start this by apologizing. I typically get up 5 a.m., in the seat by 5:30, reacting no later than 6. I did not do that today. I was not feeling the greatest, and I hate to admit this, but the fandom, the toxic side of the fandom, has officially gotten to me. And I really do hate to admit that, but it's true. I still love this show. And I'm still going to finish reacting to this show, and I'm still going to enjoy the show, and I'm still going to do the live streams for the show tomorrow. But I think a small part of me is kind of conceding into not 100% fully just loving the show anymore and allowing myself to like be in that little fantasy bubble of these characters anymore, because it's starting to become too real. I feel like I don't have to be talking to y'all about this because, again, last video, wonderful comments, wonderful conversations. We have built a really beautiful community here, and I thank you for that. However, I had an incident over on TikTok where I was in somebody's live. Nothing reflected on them. They're wonderful. Hardcore Bond Rad. They have Team Jellies come up and they talk and it's great. But while I was in that live, I had somebody tagging my comments and attacking me, tagging my comments and attacking me. So I just stopped commenting. Then it got to a point where I just stopped going to that person's live because I couldn't participate because of this person. Then it got to a point where I noticed that person was finding comments that I made on other creators' pages and throwing up Team Jeremiah, Manchild, Bonrad, Endgame, not even like answering the questions or the comments and participating in that. Then I had my TikTok temporarily banned, my account, because of underage use, which for those of you who know, I am in my 30s. So while it was very flattering, I luckily had to just verify my age. I had to send like a credit card in, and they had to confirm a number. Within 5 minutes, I had it back up and it was verified. But when I went to my page to see like the footsteps of who was last on my page viewing my profile, it was that person. Shocker. So, needless to say, I blocked them. I did also notify the person whose live it was, just to be like, hey, this is the situation. They might be doing this to other people. But it really upset me. It really upset me because I feel like while I can get very excited, while I can get very, very emotional about certain situations, I never would go to the extent of attacking a real person over fictional characters. I hate admitting that somebody has finally been able to breach my bubble of inner peace, but it has happened. And so I'm going to go into this happy and excited, just savoring the last few episodes we have. What do we have? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 5 episodes left. We are going to get a confession. Alcohol flows, secrets come out. That just caught my eye. What happens in Cousins stays in Cousins. Belly and Jeremiah hit the town with their friends for a last wild hurrah, but as the alcohol flows, the secrets come out. I'm thinking that we're also going to get the secret of they spent Christmas at Cousins together. Let's jump in and find out. If you want, these are fully I can't even do my spiel. I'm like, if these are fully unedited over on Patreon, as are seasons 1 and 2, the entire episode, so go check it out. For those of you who are asking, I am finishing the Ginny and Georgia season finale edit as well. That will be out either today or tomorrow. That entire series is fully unedited over on Patreon as well. Future Jessie here. I'm so out of my headspace that I completely forgot to announce the winner of this week's giveaway. This would be for the second book. Is that right? If you want a different book, it's fine as well. You can message me and let me know. It's going to Preppy Gal 28. So congratulations, Preppy Gal 28. I just messaged you in your comments. If you can message me either on TikTok or IG at star_chef_productions if you're comfortable giving me an address that I can send the book to. The book is yours. Congratulations. And for the episode 7 giveaway, this episode, I will be doing the third book. So make sure you leave a heart hands emoji comment down in the comments. You can do it separately or along with your comment, and you will be entered to win the third book. Back to our scheduled programming. Without further ado, this is season 3, episode 7 of The Summer I Turned Pretty, Last Hurrah. I'm sorry if that brought everyone down. I feel like it needs to be said because I was talking in my last live stream about this. It was really heartbreaking to me how many people were saying like how many other creators have been getting attacked. I was just like, I can't imagine that. And then it happened to me and I was like,
Summer I Turned Pretty.
Yeah, this sucks. It's just me and you, Summer I Turned Pretty. It's just me and you.
The wedding's almost here.
Oh, good song.
Jared's on his way and Conrad's a dream that happened to someone else. It wasn't about him at all. It was the enormity of this wedding.
Hey.
Planning it by myself.
So we're in denial is what you're
More than
saying.
I realized. Are you okay?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he can't stop injuring himself.
Please don't shock me.
Please don't shock.
I'm gonna go vacuum upstairs because that's...
Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Hello, or to Denise. Hello.
Sorry.
I'm starting to think that Denise isn't crushing on
I'm
Steven.
violating like 100 HR rules.
I don't want any of Belly's friends trying to steal my bed or anything.
All right, well, dibs on the aisle seat, not your bed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I knew that. Sorry.
2 more days and I can officially call you my wife. Check it
2
out, I got some
days.
stuff
We're
for the
down
gift
to 2
bags.
days.
We're grown-ups, Belly.
Totally, my bad.
Just for the boys to feel at home. You know, besides, I've been busting my ass.
As long as you're not stoned at the altar.
Not a chance.
An argument that I saw that I thought was interesting is somebody kept saying in the first season, Belly wants Conrad to quit smoking, blows it in her face, and he's all edgy. Eventually, we don't see him smoke anymore. He quit because Belly mentioned not liking it. So why is it okay that Jeremiah still smokes? Clearly he doesn't care about her feelings. Belly was 15 in season 1. She's 21 now. So I feel like it doesn't bother her as much. When I was in high school, I was like, smoking is bad. And now I smoke all the time. So if she has issues with it, I feel like she would have voiced that to Jeremiah. And I think this scene kind of shows that pretty
Just
well,
before and after.
right?
We're grown-ups.
Watch, we're gonna see him like stoned all weekend.
Thank you.
So, you ready for tonight? Yeah. Because I got an itinerary and everything.
There were a lot of people in my comments saying that Jeremiah hates Conrad. He loves his brother. I think they love each other. Oh my god.
I've heard so much about you both.
Likewise.
I
Oh,
adore Belly.
I should thank you for helping with the wedding.
Someone had to.
Anna.
I spoke to Julia this morning.
Julia's not coming. What a shame.
Be nice, Anna.
yeah, I think we all wish you wouldn't come, Adam. So
Anything I
weird
can
for
help with.
Laurel.
Thank you.
Why has Laurel not spoken to Belly about how she feels about Kaylee being involved in the wedding? Conrad was like, Belly knows because I told her. Maybe she doesn't want to bring any negative energy towards it, but like I said in my last reaction, I would not want this woman anywhere near my wedding. Even though I will say she seems nice, she seems lovely, she seems like she means well, I'm sorry, still wouldn't want it. Maybe that's what happens. Laurel mentions it and Jeremiah hears it or something.
Happy Bachelorette party!
Monica's back in my
Are
mom's
those
room.
penises? Those are penises.
I love my mom, I do, but I literally don't care that she made out with Dave Matthews once.
Who's that?
I don't know.
I could use a drink.
Oh, not in the house.
Annika, this is Conrad.
Jared, can we take that outside, please?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Outside.
Yo,
Outside.
Redbird, that's a plate.
Go.
Outside. I never do it in the house, especially because my partner gets drug tested at his job. I'm very aware of that and I'm very respectful of that. It's funny though, because we literally just had a conversation about this where he went away somewhere with his friends and one of his best friends always forgets that, and he has to keep being like, dude, like, you need to like blow it over there, go over there, don't do it in the house. Like, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
Belly's last hurrah, right? Getting
Oh,
lit
look at you.
is what's happening.
Okay.
I need to at least make out with somebody this weekend.
I don't know if you want to make out with any of them, Monica.
Hold up.
Oh, we've heard Blake before.
Ex at his bachelor party.
Her ex is the best man. Hello.
Yeah, but that's like ancient history.
Right. This group is messy.
I did make out with Jeremy once, the summer before 7th grade, because Steven dared me to.
And I had to stand guard outside the door.
If he wasn't Belly's first love.
No, you should do it.
As much hate as Taylor gets from people, she's a good friend to Belly. Hey, Shiveroy.
Fisher never shuts up about how great you are.
Well, I've heard a lot about you too.
Hurricane Taylor's about to strike.
Oh my God, no. Stop, we're friends now, remember?
Wait, I'll go. You want to be my wingman?
You're both crazy. You know what's happening here. So serious.
Do you want to go viral or no?
No!
This is so bad. Oh God, no, let's not do that.
Panties dropped significantly.
You want?
No, I'm good.
You know, I pretty much gave up weed. Billy hates it, and you gotta stay sharp for work. Offered me a full-time spot at the firm in the fall.
Wow.
You said no, right?
I just want you to do something you love with your life, something that makes you happy.
Is it worth
You
rushing
can
into
do
the
better
firm?
than following in Dad's footsteps.
He doesn't believe
all the
he
work you've done in the
can.
house. Looks great. Looked after my girl all summer too.
Yeah.
You bitches up for some beer?
Yeah,
pong?
Jeremiah's picking up on it.
I found these huge glasses. Wait,
He's gonna break them.
never mind.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna break them.
I think that was one of our hurricane bases.
Well,
Hour.
at least the ring used.
No glass by the pool, Redbird.
No, it's okay. Jeremiah and I can do it.
Conrad took Belly out to do all the wedding stuff. Jeremiah comes home and she's like, yeah, Conrad took me out. And he was like, oh, there's a look that he gives Conrad. That's where it started, where he's like, okay, Conrad's back. Things are starting to change. Emotions are starting to get involved. Things are starting to happen now. And if you look at the way he looks at him, he's picking up all of these things. And what's interesting is even Belly's saying that, oh, Jeremiah and I could do it. She wants to send a message to Conrad of like, Jeremiah and I got this. But by her doing that, Jeremiah's picking up on, you're doing that to send a message to Conrad. It's really interesting, everything that's being said without being said.
You look so pretty.
It's kind of a weak kiss.
I have to finish doing my hair.
This just feels wrong now. I don't like this. She's having all these other feelings and I don't think she really wants to do this.
Everybody's probably gonna be back soon.
I love when they do
The
that.
pool.
I was thinking the beach.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Good.
The ESP is ruined!
Maybe I'll even smoke one of those joints with you.
No, we should both probably take it easy tonight.
Who wants gummies? Me. No, I'm good.
One for everybody you've slept with.
No, like that, right?
No,
That's good.
I don't want to be hungover.
Well, it's only 2 shots, Belly,
Hungover
so.
from just Jeremiah and his brother.
Yep.
Who's bigger?
Whoa! No.
Taylor!
It's my bachelorette.
Okay. All right.
Why did I want that to be Cam Cameron so bad?
On the house.
On the house? What bartender gives 9 shots away?
What's up with you and Denise, by the way? Are you guys? She's the only other person that's smarter than you and Steven, and she's as hot as Taylor, so I don't know what his problem is. You haven't told her about the Jemini fanfic.
Good luck, man.
Hermione fanfic.
That's a throwback.
You're not pissed she's here.
Yeah,
You're pissed
Susanna's
Susanna's
not. It's both.
I never had a bachelorette.
Excuse me? Left me with Adam and newborn Conrad. You went to this strip club.
Oh my God, you poor thing.
First lap
I'm
dance.
so sorry that happened.
Can't believe you forgot that night. Don't. I'm not going down that road with you.
Laurel, you know, I wonder where Belly gets it from. Don't think you just act. Where's Monica? Is she okay?
Oh my God, ew, don't cry.
Where's
You're
Monica?
making me cry. Got my mom on board.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I didn't know if it was fate or a coincidence.
Belly, come on.
Conrad was in charge of us kids.
Oh, we're getting the
We
unicorn!
have to stay together.
The way
Fine,
Taylor
we will,
gives
but
me
meet us back here in
goosebumps.
1 hour.
I went straight to the glassblower
Oh,
shop.
this is such a good choice for this scene. Way to go, Tiger.
Sorry, there was a unicorn.
Oh.
He got me one of those unicorns for my birthday that year. The big one.
I feel like that could have been done better. They kind of rushed it. But that's okay. It was still cute.
Tequila?
Did you talk to my mom?
There's the look.
You should have everything that you've ever pictured. I'll see you there.
Steven's like,
Yeah.
We are gonna go to a tiki bar and dance our off is what we're gonna do.
See you later, Conklin.
Okay.
Seriously.
Give me one of those gummies.
Oh!
You sure?
Belly breaking her own rules. Great song. I think it's interesting that Belly is so taken back by Conrad doing that for her. While it is sweet, wouldn't like any friend do that for you? If you care about them, if you're important to them, you would want to do something like that for them. So I think it shows more, not that he did it, but the fact that she is reading into it as this like huge declaration of love. Like, I think that's more telling than the fact that Conrad did it. Obviously, he did it because he cares about Belly and there is a deeper meaning. But, like, again, any friend, I feel, would do that, too. And he always said some mighty fine wine.
I just gotta run it through Belly first. Why? Belly and I said we were taking it easy.
What? No, Billy was so drunk just now.
Sure. Yeah. All right.
Sure. He's like, I hate this whole thing.
Yeah, you've been taking care of me my whole life. You're my brother. No, you don't have to worry, Con. You get that, right?
Of course. I'm happy for you. I'm happy
This
for
is
you
a
both.
message. That was like a last chance to say something. This is getting tense. It's getting tense. Oh, damn, Belly. Holy shit.
I don't tie him up into knots.
No, hey.
Kinda
own it,
do.
Okay, it is a power.
You're the exact kind of girl that I always thought he'd end up with.
Co-best man. We'll be right back, okay? You won't even notice I left.
Yeah, Steven, I don't know. This is like, come on.
We're gonna notice.
It's his bachelor party. Even messed
Oh, I
up.
love this song! Con, I'm sorry, dude.
Drink some water, Jared.
Oh my god, it's not that big of a deal. It was a spilled drink. Have you ever been to a bar before? Oh, Belly. Stop drinking, girl. Oops. I love that they threw that one in there.
He got me the big unicorn, and he got me my mom, Taylor.
Should not have given me that gummy.
It's just
I shouldn't have given you that gummy.
This is your dream wedding?
no, it's not my dream wedding. I never pictured any of it. I only ever pictured Conrad.
Oh, the doom.
Everything was fine until Christmas.
Wait. What happened at Christmas?
Taylor didn't even know?
So why did you lie?
Why'd you lie?
No, okay.
Because she knew deep down it meant more than she wanted to admit.
Jer Bear's final night.
Oh, boy.
You
Here
are
comes the
never
big one.
gonna touch another person.
You didn't tell your boys about you and the iconic Lacey Barone?
Oh my god, Conrad's gonna murder people.
It actually, it sucked.
Jer!
Yeah, it's time to go home.
Belly!
So Conrad left
I'm gonna
him?
marry you, girl.
Belly's on the beach right now waiting for him.
Hi, he's about to projectile vomit.
Kate's at the room is
Lucinda, we don't have time for you right now. There's a lot going on.
Steven. She's really nice, Mom. She's the kind of girl that like I always thought that he would ditch me for.
Oh.
Like a power couple. I'm not gonna just like hold on to him if he doesn't want to be with me. I'm not like you.
Ouch.
What do you mean you're not like me?
Cling on to people and I'm sorry. It's
Ouch. I mean,
No,
you
I
are
didn't.
kind of like that,
I'm just,
Lucinda.
like,
It's fine.
I'm just hurt.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I really hope Lucinda doesn't end up with Cleveland. She thinks it's Jared, it's Conrad. I understand that Conrad is upset, but he also doesn't know the context of the situation, and to immediately leave Jeremiah while he's in the state he is in is a little frustrating to me, because it's like, first of all, like, that's your family, that's your brother, the one that you promised your mother you would protect and take care of and do everything for, and you left him puking at a bar. His friends were there, but like, still, that's your brother. Like, I would never leave one of my siblings like that, no matter how upset or angry I was. Now we're gonna have the scene where he says this to Belly, and it just feels weird, because it's like, I feel like you should be having that conversation with your sibling first to get the story and understand what happened, instead of going to their fiance and telling them that you overheard. It's a little messy, but so is the show, so.
Conrad, I should head back.
Come on, just for a minute.
Are Jared and the other guys back at the house?
They were in a gutter somewhere, yeah. Your fiance was pretty wasted tonight.
It was his bachelor party. Relax.
Also, this just popped into my head. Can we jump back to season 1 when Conrad and Steven and Jeremiah went to the bonfire party? Belly shows up, has the fight with Conrad. Steven tells her to go home. Jeremiah convinces him to let her stay. Conrad gets so faced. The fight initiates with that hole and he punches him, and then Belly gets hit. Jeremiah has to basically carry with Steven Conrad to the car and then into the house, and then the next morning takes care of him by making the hangover smoothie, asking if he's okay. Jeremiah took care of Conrad when he was in that kind of a drunken state. Belly is 15, he's like a year older, so he was like 16, Conrad was like 17. Took care of Conrad, made sure he was good and okay. And now here we are in our 20s and it's his bachelor party, and granted you found out what you just did, but you left him at a bar puking in a toilet and then tell his fiance that he's in a gutter somewhere. He made all this growth towards unselfishness.
Go back to the house.
That's pretty
I have to tell you something. Jared cheated on you when he was in Cabo.
I already knew about that.
Knowing is one thing, but you're defending him. Why?
Well, it's not really your business. So.
It is my business because that piece of my brother, and you're...
So then talk to your brother about it.
Take that...
I put up with a lot worse from you.
Belly, I'm sorry. Belly, your wedding's at a country club. Who are you?
Who are you to even ask me that question? You don't even know me anymore. If you keep following me, I will scream.
Still love you. You will always be there, here.
You're only saying this because I'm marrying Jeremiah, that's why.
It's always.
It's always, but you're only saying it because she's
too
marrying
late.
Jeremiah.
I f***ed up 4 years ago. Remember that night in the motel?
Oh, we all remember.
When I told you that I still wanted you. I knew that if I kept you with me, I would hurt you, and so I couldn't have that.
Yes.
I knew it. Being around you again, talking the way that we used to, you looking at me the way that... I love Jeremiah. I hate myself for doing this, but when I see the two guys together, I hate him.
Oh.
Don't marry him. Be with me.
You will never be what Jer is to me. He loves me no matter what, and he doesn't take it away when things get hard. Nobody has ever treated me the way that he does. Nobody, least of all you. You and I were never anything.
Belly. That was mostly everything that I have ever wanted Conrad to say and acknowledge. And it finally built up to that point of him realizing I couldn't say it until now. That's not Billy. Oh, Belly.
Well, Taylor's the one who told me to do it.
She did?
Yeah.
Steven?
Lucinda! Oh, yeah, this is going to make
I should help her.
Taylor look
I'm
great.
so sorry.
No.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, so sorry you were in the middle of something.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Is that the girl? I bet she's a lot nicer than Taylor. That she's my one good thing.
You were out there for a long time. Can we just sleep?
No!
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is my favorite song on TTPD. This is the Taylor Swift effect. Like, I heard 3 notes. Safe than starry-eyed. Cleveland just rises from the water. Conrad, do you need me? Oh, the knock! And he's not knocking back. Oh, it's the love of your life. I was gonna wear my Tortured Poets Department hat too, and I didn't. All right, there you have it. Episode 7, Last Hurrah. Very good episode. The first 4 episodes, man. There is something magical about cousins. There's something magical about cousins. I don't know if they do it on purpose or if we've just been conditioned to feel like cousins is our safe place. Cousins is where all the magic happens. Cousins is where love is and happiness is, because that's how Belly feels, right? Because throughout the whole first season, it's like we get this special feeling of the show. And then season 2, it feels a little weird. It feels a little cold because we're outside of Cousins. We're dealing with Susanna passing. There's a lot going on. And then we slowly go back to Cousins. And even though the house is being sold and there's negativity, it still feels like home. It still feels okay. This season, we're not at Cousins at all whatsoever in the first few episodes. So now that we're like slowly getting back to Cousins, episode 5, episode 6, episode 7, it just feels like we're back where we should be. And again, I don't know if they're doing that on purpose or if that's just how I feel in my mind, but that's how I feel. My friend mentioned this and I was like, oh my God, I didn't even think of that. I looked it up. The writer's strike was happening during the writing process of season 3. And it specifically says, if you look it up in Google, they did not have as much time with the scripts as they would have liked to. And they didn't have time to revise things like they would have liked to. So I think that the writer's strike has a lot to do with why certain things in this beginning of the season weren't like brushed over like they should have been and perfected to a certain extent. Like I keep saying, it's not just one thing. It's so many things that feel like this isn't a Summer I Turned Pretty season. This episode feels like it. Episode 5 and on, they've been doing fantastic. I think that the way that they did the whole Bachelorette bachelor party is great. I loved how everybody got together at first and then kind of went in their own separate ways. I do have to say though, is Annika okay? Where the is Annika? They walked into the club. I didn't see her at the house after. I just want to make sure my girl's good because I love Annika. But anyway, there was a lot here that happened in this episode. So let's go over the easy things, which are obviously Steven and Taylor first. I truly started to think that Denise wasn't feeling it with Steven. I really was starting to think that she just wanted to start the business. She was growing close to him, realized that he liked her. And now I'm at the place where after the Taylor and Denise conversation, I'm still thinking that like maybe she was flirting with him and was thinking like something could possibly happen. And then Taylor being like, he likes you. She was like, oh, really? All right, like I'll give it a shot. Denise is also smart enough to realize that Steven still has a lot of attachment towards Taylor. And here where he goes and helps Lucinda proves that to her. She even says, like, you're a good guy, Conklin. Because he is. He's a good guy. And I don't think he even realizes the sacrifices that he is making for himself, within himself, to be attentive towards Taylor and her mother. It's just second nature to him, which again is sweet, but like he's not even realizing it. And I think that Denise is realizing it, and she's probably going to be the one to be like, Steven, look at what's in front of you and look at what you're doing. Like, this would be cool if we can maybe try this, but like clearly your head is somewhere else. I also do want to mention that I liked how they showed some maturity within Taylor instead of attacking Denise, because in the last episode someone actually commented like, I'm gonna get heat for this, but like the way that Taylor was going after Denise, like making fun of her clothes, making fun of her shoes and stuff, was like not the greatest look for her. And I was like, I don't think you should catch heat for that, because I agree. She was being catty. She was being, dismissive of Denise because she was jealous. It was clearly all jealousy. And instead of acting that way in this episode, she invites Denise out. She has a conversation with her. She tells her, you are the girl that I thought he would kind of be with. You should call him, like encourages that. You could see this look on her face of where it's setting in that Steven and I might actually be over. And if he has the chance at happiness with somebody else, I want him to have that, because I really do want him to be happy. So I think that both Steven and Taylor are in the right place now to maturely have a conversation about what is going on, instead of being like, we're friends, because we all know you're not. Freaking Lucinda. I hate how she calls Taylor a Taylor's allowed to act like that when she is in her early 20s and young and frustrated with having to deal with her child mother. Lucinda, you getting wasted and calling your daughter a because she freaked out over that, or not even freaked out, got upset over that, like that is not okay. And having her ex-boyfriend have to walk you home because of that is not a good look, and it's not okay. So whatever, but we'll see what happens with that. I absolutely am annoyed with Laurel. Laurel's character frustrates me so much because she is so complex and there's so much story there and so much history that's directly tied to Susanna that she could bring into the story. And I feel like they've just wasted so much of her character this season on getting mad at Belly and wanting to hook up with John. Like the fact that she had to be confronted with Kaylee, text Kaylee and give her number and just like have to like that's a lot. That's a lot and it's crazy. And then what did we do with it? We had her be like, this sucks. And John be like, yeah, well, you're not mad Kaylee's here. You're mad that Susanna's not. And then she's like, yeah, let's go make out and bang. Really? That's how we're wrapping up that conversation? Belly acts so much like Laurel in certain ways where like it makes complete sense as to why they fight and why they like interact the way they do, because they are very similar. Like John himself is even like, no, we're not doing this again. Like you shunned me the last time, you made me feel guilty and spiraled. And she just like full force moves into it. Let's not think about what happened last time. Let's not think about the repercussions of what will happen. I just want to do this in the moment. We're going to do it. And she goes for it. It's very much so like how Belly has been this entire season with the wedding and with Jeremiah. I just feel like there's so much wasted potential on Laurel's character to go deeper into certain aspects and emotions. But they did that, so it is what it is. Adam, I have no words for you. The comment of someone had to do it. Oh, thank you for helping planning the wedding, Kaylee. Well, someone had to do it. Moving on. This entire episode was really fun, but also like hard to watch because you were on the edge of your seat knowing what was coming or anticipating to a certain extent what was coming, even if you're not a book reader. We get the scene of Belly telling Taylor the fact that she spent Christmas with Conrad at Cousins, and I think it says a lot that Taylor didn't even know. I think I assumed that Taylor knew because Taylor's her best friend, so you tell your besties everything, right? The fact that Belly didn't even say anything to Taylor says a lot. And Taylor kind of brings that up, like, why didn't you say anything? And it wasn't even in a judgy way. Taylor's like, well, if you didn't do, like, she's legitimately asking, like, if you didn't do anything, why didn't you say anything? Like, it's not a big deal. And I think you can see in Belly's eyes, she's like, because it was emotional. Like, she's like, I don't know. Maybe she doesn't realize. I feel like she does, though, because with all the inner monologues that we get of Belly and how she feels, and she quite literally says in the flashback, a part of me will always love you. So to me, it's almost like, how could she not realize that the reason is because there's emotional attachment there? But at least we've pieced together and know that the reason she never said anything about Christmas is because there is a lot of emotional attachment there. There's a lot of emotional feelings there. Otherwise, she would have said it. There's no reason for her not to, unless you're specifically trying to hide it for a reason. So it's frustrating because this is where Belly and Jeremiah are both at fault for why their relationship is now going towards an end. It's not one-sided. It's not all on Jeremiah. It's not all on Belly. There are so many things along the way that they could have done to either A, prevent this, or B, had things prevented because they would have figured stuff out sooner. If Belly had talked to him and told him about Cousins, maybe it would have blown up into a fight, but maybe that breakup would have happened a little sooner. Or maybe they would have been able to dissect their relationship a little sooner. Maybe the question of why did you hide it would have come up and gave her time to think like, well, why did I? Or what emotions are attached to that? Things could have happened before Cabo was even a thing, and it would have got them going and thinking. But as we saw, it played out the way it played out. They're kind of, in a way, both afraid to tell each other things because I keep emphasizing how they live in this movie love story bubble of bliss. They both want no problems. They both want to be happy. They both want to have a dream life. And in order to do that, you have to block out all negativity and all issues, which is again why Jeremiah didn't tell the truth about Lacey after they got back together. No fights, block out all negativity. Let's go back to our dreamlike bubble of romance. They block out everything. Now that everything is happening so quick, it's like they can't deflect fast enough. When it's one situation at a time, you deflect it easy, you're fine. But now it's like boom, 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 boom. There's too many things. They can't deflect, and it's like hitting them all at once, and it's too much. So that was an interesting combo in the bathroom with Taylor and Belly. I love in the book the unicorn scene. I love that scene so much. I think it is so adorable. And I think that they did their best to portray it in the show, but it did feel a little rushed for me. I think many people have been mentioning this throughout the season where like certain things feel so slow and certain things feel really rushed. I would have liked more time spent on the unicorn scene, and we definitely could have sacrificed some like pool time scenes. Or like, you know what I mean? Like something from them drinking and taking shots or whatever. We could have sacrificed something of that along the way in order to give more time to the unicorn scene. I think it's an important scene. I think it's a really sweet scene. And I think it shows emotional attachment in a very specific way. But instead they just kind of like rushed through it. And it's like, Conrad bought me, I'm playing with a unicorn. Conrad bought me the unicorn. Done. And I was like, no. I wanted to see that more. I wanted to see more of it. But I do really, really like the song choice. I think that a lot of people give Robin shit. I don't know why. I love that song. I think it's so cute. I think that was a really good choice for that scene. But I wish we got more. Then we have the boys bachelorette party, and I kind of went into that, but I'll cover it again. I think it's really shitty that Steven left to go hang out with Denise. Like, talk about really bad picks for best men here. Steven leaves to go be with a girl, and Conrad overhears the comments that his friends are making about Jeremiah hooking up with her in Cabo. And instead of going to he did try to go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah runs past him. He's puking in the toilet and he leaves. I don't think he should have said anything to Belly before talking to Jeremiah. And I get that you're in love with her and I get that she means a lot to you, but like, again, you just spent how much time talking about how you love your brother, you want to protect your brother. It was your mother's dying promise to her. And instead of talking to him about it first, you go and tell her. And then you kind of look silly because she's like, yeah, I know. It's like you revealed this like big horrible thing and she's like, yeah, I already know and it's none of your business. I really wish that we had a conversation with Conrad and Jeremiah before that happened, because it's really frustrating that he valued that relationship to a certain extent over what him and Jeremiah has. And as I pointed out, in the first season, we had Jeremiah multiple times actually caring for Conrad when he was drinking at a much younger age. I mean, I would accept Conrad's drinking just as much as this scene because Conrad was upset about Susanna. He was young. Jeremiah is on his bachelor party. It's, it's known that this is going to happen. Belly even did it after saying we shouldn't do this. It frustrates me that we've had in the past Jer caring for Conrad in a state like that. Conrad running away from Jeremiah because he doesn't want to deal with the emotions of Belly, but like left his brother in a gutter somewhere. Like, he even says, like, I don't know, they're in a gutter somewhere. Like, you're the only sober one, and it's your brother's bachelor party, and he's puking in a toilet, and you just left him with a bunch of his drunk, idiotic friends. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I've said time and time again, I have an extremely close relationship with my brothers. They are my best friends. I would never, ever leave them in a situation like that. I don't care what's going on with me. I don't care what I'm going through. Those are my siblings. I'm not going to leave them like that. And so that just, I don't know. The fact that he did that pisses me off. But we understand that he's clouded with judgment by Belly. The fact that he finally admits to Belly his feelings for her, I do like the way that they did it. I think it's a hell of a lot better than him doing it after they get married. I know a lot of people are like, I think it's that he waited up until this very moment of them being engaged 2 days before their wedding. I agree, but it's a hell of a lot better than doing it after they got actually married. So I'll give him that. I like the way that he said it. 4 years ago. I knew that if we got together, I would have hurt you. I would have liked a little more elaboration on it, but I feel like they're leaving that up to us to fill in the pieces because, again, they only have so much time because we had to watch Lucinda get walked home drunk. But this is everything that I've been saying that I've wanted to see, where he learned from the first relationship, grew from that, realized that by the motel scene, even though he did love her, he was not in the right mindset. He was not capable of loving her in the way she should have been loved at that point because of himself, worked on himself, and now he realizes that because he is around her, which is something that hasn't happened in 4 years, because he specifically chose to avoid that situation at all costs. Now, you can fault him for saying, like, he should have been around her more. If they wanted to be friends, if he really truly wanted a friendship, he should have put himself in the position of being a friend, of being around her. So that is where the fault is of him. But regardless, now that we've done it, he acknowledges it, he realizes it. And for Belly to completely shut that down is frustrating, but we also have to think that Belly is drunk. Belly is high. Belly is not in the right mind. Oh, hi, Dobbie. I didn't realize you were sitting there. Belly is not in the correct state of mind to be giving true responses. You know, like her responses to this are not honest because she's not thinking correctly. Heartbreaking when she says, "You and I were never anything." You know that that's not true. You know that that's not true. So it's in my opinion, the roles being reversed. It's Belly giving Conrad a taste of his own medicine in a way. For my whole life, you've told me you've loved me and you've taken it away. You've told me you want to be with me and you've taken it away. You've told me these things and every single time you've taken it away. So we are not anything. I'm good. Now it's my chance to take it away, is what I got from that. My chance to take it away is right now. You're confessing your love to me again. We were never anything. I'm taking that away from you because of how you hurt me so much. But we, as the viewers, know that that's not true, especially we had the whole "we can't be friends" montage. We have her confessing the Christmas secret, and we have that conversation in general. And then we have her falling to her knees. She can't even walk. She's so emotionally distraught, she collapses. She falls to her knees because she can't handle the emotion. We even have confirmation of this. I thought this was really interesting scene when Annika and Taylor and Belly are at the pool. And Annika says, maybe I'll hook up with Conrad. And then, I won't do that if that was Belly's first love. And Belly's like, yeah, go ahead. And Taylor's like, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, even though I'm rooting for Jeremiah, even though I'm like supporting this marriage and this situation, I still know that there are feelings for Conrad and will always be. And it will hurt and bother Belly, even if she says it's not going to. Everybody can acknowledge their feelings except for Conrad and Belly. And now that Conrad finally did, Belly's like done with it. I thought that even the conversation where Jeremiah says to Conrad, like, I'm marrying Belly. Belly's my family. You get that? Was like, this is happening. If you have something to say it now. And Conrad didn't. And then that happened, and what does he do? He runs right to Belly. He doesn't do it. He doesn't go to Jeremiah. He doesn't wait until the next morning. He just runs to Belly. So it's really interesting that like everybody around them seems to know except for them. This moment is really sad. This moment is, I think, the nail in the coffin for me. We get in the first season, in one of the first few, I think it's the first episode, if not the second, where Jeremiah is in his room, Belly's in her room, she's upset, and he knocks on the wall, and she knocks back, and they both kind of smile, and it was just like I'm checking on you, I'm here for you kind of thing. And it was one of those moments that I've always loved for the two of them. And in this one, we get Belly knocking with no response. We get Belly knocking with no response. We get them drifting apart. We get them being in two different places. We get them not being jelly, in my opinion. And I think this is also emphasized with Jared telling Conrad, I'm going to take the position. Dad offered me a full-time position in the fall. I'm going to take it. And he's like, don't do that. Like, do what you want to do. And he says, I don't even know what I want to do. And it's like, it's heartbreaking because it's like I don't think he feels like he is capable of anything else. He doesn't believe in himself enough to acknowledge that there are other things out there that he can do. He's been so belittled and ridiculed by Adam for so long that he thinks he's only good enough for this and that's that, and he's got to excel in this area. But this is where we're starting to see that like Jeremiah and Belly are not in their bubble anymore. They created a force field while they were in college. That was their bubble. That was that. And now they're starting to have interactions with other people, have life changes, have these experiences, and come out of their shell and realize that there is more to life than just Finch and each other. Yeah, this knock. I mean, it's just one silly, simple little knock, but I feel like it says so much. So overall, I'm going to end it here because I've been talking way too much as always. Fantastic episode. Fantastic song choices. LOML. There are very few songs where I can hear like 3 notes of and start crying. That is one of them. Tale as Old as Time from Beauty and the Beast is another one. Perfect song choice. Absolutely loved it. I cannot wait to see what happens in this next episode. As I said, I am still going to be doing my live stream tomorrow so we can talk about everything the summer I turned pretty at 7 p.m. Be kind to everybody. I love all y'all. Be kind to each other. And that's it. Until the next reaction. So long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when they might need it next. Bye.